Injury Clark shows class with amazing gesture to young WNBA fan after grueling trip. Caitlin Clark's genuine spirit was on full display this past Friday when she received a painting from a young admirer who had journeyed 9 hours to see her as Indiana faced off against Connecticut. Even though the Fever star wasn't playing due to a 2-week sidelining from a left quadriceps strain, she still managed to make 8-year-old Elizabeth Jociuf's day unforgettable. This comes as fans of Angel Reese highlight the significant edge she holds over Clark. The 22-year-old had kicked off the season with a bang before her injury, racking up 76 points, 24 rebounds, and 37 assists in Indiana's first 4 games of the 2025 WNBA season, contributing to 2 victories. However, since her absence, the Fever have suffered losses in both games, first to the Washington Mystics on Wednesday, followed by a defeat to the Sun. Despite Clark's absence, it didn't deter jociuf and her family from making the 9-hour trek from Minnesota to Indiana. Her father, Kestis, along with his wife, Sulima, and their 10-year-old son, secured tickets near the court for a closer view of Clark. They had previously watched her play last season when the Fever played against the Minnesota Lynx, during which Elizabeth and her brother became enamored with Clark. Consequently, the family of 4 shelled out $900 for tickets to Friday's rematch between the same teams in Indiana, hoping for an even more memorable experience. Despite this, their plans were not derailed, and when they arrived at Gainsbridge Fieldhouse, Elizabeth and her dad temporarily left their seats in section 119 to position themselves closer to the tunnel next to the Indiana bench. Elizabeth had created a heartfelt picture adorned with Fever logos and the message, "Caitlin, we love you," which has now found a new owner. Caitlin actually took the picture, Kestis revealed to the Indianapolis Star. Elizabeth probably wrote Caitlin Clark at least 14 times on that drawing. However, the special moment didn't end there, as Elizabeth and her father also wished Clark a speedy recovery, to which she responded with gratitude. Although it wasn't the experience the family had hoped for, Clark's kind gesture more than made up for her absence on the court. It was especially meaningful given that Elizabeth and her brother were initially devastated by Clark's injury, with Sulima admitting that her children were upset upon learning Clark wouldn't be playing. The visit was worth it even though she's not playing because we wanted to experience Gainsbridge, and it's been great. They have a lot of cool things for the kids. Also, there are other good people on the team, she said. I told them we can get more tickets later in the season to watch Caitlin. The jociuf family had splurged $900 on their tickets, but come game day, the cost for identical seats in section 117 had plummeted to $174.70, showing the significant effect of Clark's injury. Ticketmaster data analyzed by the Indy Star reveals that selected seat prices for Clark's upcoming games against the Sun, Mystics, and Sky, where her presence is anticipated, surged by up to 366%.